girls' night out.
You know what, Denise? Hold on. I don't know what happened. Go, keep going.
You should.
Yeah. You know what? Can you do me a favor? Start all over. I don't know what happened. Okay.
All right. Zoom. You can do Zoom. You can use in so many different ways. You can record yourself. You can do trainings on Zoom where you don't have anybody on the other end. But then this way, when you're too busy to actually physically train somebody and communicate with them, you can send them to Zoom. Then you can talk to them over the phone. New Consultant Strong Start, weekly topics, a 10-minute topic. You know, we all don't want to sit and listen for an hour, but I can give you 10 minutes to quickly look at a topic that I'm interested in. So you can have like a weekly topic that you can communicate with them over, like this week we're going to talk about this. And I'll give y'all more about that in a little bit. Movers and shakers, you can set up some trainings with them on Zoom. And this is ways to communicate. And red stamp, you have the phone, texting recognition, texting red stamp, social invites to your girls' night out, just texting anything, it doesn't matter. Retreats, I do retreats, and I'm a big retreat person because that's where you build bonds. That's where your team learns to love each other. You laugh together, you cry together. You build that camaraderie. And, you know, those that don't get to come this year, you can best bet when you all go home, they're going to come back next year because of your excitement of what you learned here. And your team's going to want to become a director to come to Patty's in Marie's retreat. So, you know, that's a form of communication is through your retreat. And you don't have to do all the retreat. Do you notice they're facilitating and everybody else, we all have parts in it. So, yeah, retreats seem intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. All right, so then snail mail. I'm a big snail mail, and you can tell us old school people, snail mail. Monthly newsletter recognition. I used to love getting my newsletter with my name highlighted and, you know, that kind of stuff. They love that. Regular old mail. And then happy mail. I do postcard recognitions. We do lots of recognition. Postcards for if you want somebody to be green by the 15th, okay? Or postcard, I want to send postcards for what I want repeated, so I send a $500 postcard when they reach $500 in sales. Then I'll send a postcard at $12.50. Immediately, as soon as somebody recruits, then they get a postcard. So this is also communication. Communication is not always picking up the phone, although the phone is best, because Doris Christopher said this business is not built on the keyboard, it's built on the telephone. So, birthday cards. I'm big on, you know, writing on birthday cards, but that's up to you. If you're a computer person, ScentShare is your best friend. You can put your birthday cards on ScentShare, and it goes to your team page, and then when it gets to my team page, I tag them. It goes to their personal page. And the same thing of what Sue was saying about recognizing them on a personal page. You want to do that, any kind of recognition on a personal page, because you want their friends and family to know that, for one, they're with Pamper Chef, and for two, that they are a rock star and they're doing really well. Because lots of times you don't toot your own horn to your family or your friends. I just go about my business. I don't worry about what anybody else thinks, or they don't need to know what I do. I know what I do, and that's it. But it's good for other people to know what your team is doing as well. And then uplifting notes. You need to do an elevator call or an elevator note once a week, once a month. You choose. I have it on every single Monday. I'm trying to send somebody an elevator note. And that is an uplifting note. Just to lift them up, and it's never somebody that's going to be 1, 2, or 3 in sales or recruiting. It's always going to be somebody who is there, that you have a number every single month that you can count on them being in your number, but yet they're never 1, 2, or 3. Those people need those elevator calls. They need that elevator lift up postcard to say, hey Terry, I see that you did. You know, congratulations on doing 2 shows this month. You did 1 more than last month. Way to go, girl. Way to build your business. Whatever it is you want to say, and handwrite it. And that goes far. And then here you go, the regular telephone. You want to, and the telephone is for your specific assigned coaching calls. You know, yeah, we talk to our team, and we usually talk to our producers all month long because they have questions and you just talk. Or you text, or you're Facebooking. But to have an assigned coaching call to where you specifically send out a little form that says, what do you want to talk about? That's them telling you what they need help with, and that's what you want to spend your time on. A congrats voicemail. You know what, if they have a home phone, which a lot of people don't, but some do, leave a little congratulations. Congratulations, you had a $1,200 show. Woohoo, you go, with 3 bookings, whatever. Their family, if somebody else listens to that, they're going to like, go mom. Or you know what, sometimes it's nice for a husband to hear that their wife is doing a good job at her job. besides cleaning their underwear. When you fold in those drawers, you're like, the joy of the Lord is my strength. Personal contacts, team meetings. This is really, really, really important. Everybody is going to virtual meetings. And I understand that because you have teams all over the country. But for the people who are local, whether it be one or two, you really need to do a team meeting with them.
Amen.
You have to build that camaraderie. Because, how are you supposed to know? Like, I can tell by the look on somebody's face that something's wrong. As well they can tell with me. So, but if we don't have that, I can't tell over a phone or over a text or whatever. And then girls' night out, let's talk about fun. Because, we're all in this for fun. How many of you have new friends, like thousands of hosts that are my friends, and their husbands and their kids, and we're hugging in the store, and my husband's like, oh my God, I said, that's my host husband. He's like, oh, okay. What do I say, Denise? My kids will used to be like, she was in your kitchen too? You paid your tuition, you hush up. All right. Like penny with a twist. And you can okay, at your next meeting say, okay, listen, I want to start doing, we have our normal team meeting. We do a recipe night. And our recipe night, it's not specifically a specific agenda. Like, we're going to take turns. It's never always at my house. So we all pick a month. It's going to be at Erin's house next month. Erin picks the menu. She picks the recipe we're going to do. She buys the ingredients. We all come. And then we have no assigned topic. It's open forum. Let's talk about whatever you want. And it's never what's on sale at Kohl's. It's always going to be what's happening in our business. And that, there's so much training happens right there around that dining room table without there being an agenda. And they don't look at it like work. So, but then, now we're going to start doing a fun girls' night out. So, you know what? We're going to have a list of activities. You tell me what you like to do. Some like to bowl, some like to paint with a twist, some like to do movies, putt-putt, game night, just whatever. It could be one time we had it around in my downline director's hot tub, and it was hysterical. My daughter was making our alcoholic beverages, bringing it out to us. And we're like, how old is that girl? And she's like, oh, she's 18. I said, she's not drinking, and I'm thinking, that's what you think. She's probably one for you, one for me. But, so these kind of things. And you know what? I might not be able to afford painting with a twist, but I certainly can go bowling. So if you know what month you're going to be going where, then they can know, oh, I need to get a sitter because I want to bowl with them. We're going to have fun. I am going to kick her butt and bowl it. Whatever. So you just need anything like that. It just builds that confidence inside. And naturally right here, the big F, Facebook. This is it. You can do meetings on Facebook. Facebook Live needs to be our best friend. Meetings, if you're doing a regular meeting, Facebook Live it for the people who can't come, for the child who came home sick, the person that lives hours away. So, I don't Facebook the part where we're eating. We don't live that part. that's torturous, to be eating in front of them, especially good dessert. But so we do the actual training part we do in front of them. We do all the recognition in front of them. And so they're loving that. And then, birthday wishes on Facebook, post and schedule. Like since I use Sincere and I'm paying for it, and I'm not a big virtual party person, but I figured, okay, I'm going to need this Sincere anyway, so let me let it work for me. So 3 months out, put all my birthday wishes on there. I put all anniversary wishes on there. I have did you know little tidbits, like every couple days I'll send them a did you know. Then I'll send them next meeting dates, important dates, like if I'm going to advertise a training, any kind of trainings I have coming up. And so every couple of days, something, it could be once a week, something from Sincere is going to post to my page. And they're like, oh, I'm so glad you keep reminding us about that. I'm thinking, God, thank God for Sincere. Let's see, Sincere, let me see, important dates, incentives, did you know? All right. Recognition, live meetings, post your party, birthday wishes. I think that we have it all done. That's it.
That was some good.